What's going on, guys? Welcome back, and we have our first ever series preview on the channel, as the 22-22 playoffs are among us tomorrow. I should say upon us, and so yeah, we're going to go through 8 series today, as well as my playoff predictions, if I can get them all out. Because 8 videos in today is hard enough. Maybe 9, 10. I'm trying to get 9, 10, maybe 11 done today, and that's going to be quite a job. So we're going to start with the Colorado-Nashville series. Colorado in the regular season went 56, 19, and 7 for 119 points. Fantastic record. They were first in the Central, first in the West, and second in the league. Goals for, they were third with 312. Goals against, they were 7th with 234. The goal differential, plus 78. Pretty phenomenal. Nashville, on the other hand, 45, 30, and 7 with 97 points. Anyway, sorry about that. So, yeah, Nashville, 97 points on the year. Much better than anyone pretty much thought they would be. People were thinking 6th, 7th seed in the conference after Duchesne and Johansson had awful years last year, but they have bounced back great, along with Forsberg and a bunch of their younger guys stepping in. Roman Josi becoming a literal beast on the defense with 95 points. Yeah, there's really several factors that have contributed to Nashville's success. 5th in the Central, 8th in the West, 16th in the league. Goals for, they're 12th with 266. Goals against, 17th for 252. And their goal differential, plus 14. So definitely not as hefty of a margin as the Colorado's goal differential. During the season, these teams met 4 times as they are in the same division. The first meeting was in Colorado on November 27th, 2021. Colorado wins that one 6-2. Would be the only one Colorado wins. On December 16th, 2021, Nashville wins 5-2 in Nashville. And then on January 11th, 2022, in Nashville wins 5-4 in overtime over Colorado. And then in Colorado on April 28th, 2022, which was 3 days ago now, I think, Nashville wins 5-4 in a shootout. So pretty close games all around. Colorado gets one win, but two of the games went to overtime, in which they both lost. Factors for Colorado, it has to be offense, defense, goaltending, coaching, and motivation. As Colorado, when you have Nathan MacKinnon, Gabriel Landeskog, Mikko Rantanen, Nazem Kadri, and many of these players. Sorry about that again. And many of these players, they are pretty much an unstoppable force on the offense. But Nashville also has their forwards. They have Duchesne, who had 40, Johansson, Forsberg especially, Josi with 95 points on the defense and offensive side, contributing. And for goaltending, we'll come back to that. For Nashville's factors, they have toughness, experience, and they also have no pressure on them. Colorado has a lot of pressure on them, as last year they flamed out against Vegas in the second round after going up 2-0. And this year, they've lost in the second round now in 2019, 2020, and 2021. They don't want to turn into the Capitals. Their motivation is getting out of the second round this year. Anything less than a conference finals appearance is a bust. And the questions surrounding this, Landeskog and Murray for Colorado are both on the injured. So if Landeskog doesn't play, that's a huge loss for Colorado. However, factoring into Nashville, UC Saros, their star goaltender, is currently injured, and not sure if he probably will not be ready for Game 1. So it's going to be whether you start David Rittich or Connor Ingram. Rittich has been Rittich, and Ingram's a young goalie who has done well at the AHL level. He's played 2 games this year, 1-1 in each, and actually played last night, but yeah, that was because Nashville collapsed against Arizona. That's 2 nights ago now, actually. But yeah, and Jeremy Lauzon, I'm pretty sure he broke his leg against, sorry about that again. A lot of interruptions this morning. So, yeah, Saros is out, Lauzon, part of their toughness, big D-man they got for a second-round pick, which is a bit of an overpayment for Lauzon, I'd say. But those are the 2 big injuries on each side. Murray, not as big for Colorado, but Landeskog, obviously huge. Saros is humongous for Nashville. Lauzon, quite a bit of a bottom 2 defenseman, but still a good depth bottom 2 D. And these teams have met before in the playoffs. In 2018, in the first round, Nashville beat Colorado in 6. Of course, in that year, Colorado was a comeback team. They were the worst team, one of the worst teams in the history of the league in 2017. They come back in 2018 unexpectedly. Joe Sakic takes over as GM, trades Duchesne. They make the playoffs, and they are down 2-0 to this President's Trophy Colorado team, but they end up winning Game 3. They lose Game 4. They come back and win Game 5, but they get kind of destroyed in Game 6. But that would start their rise as they continue to rise and are at their peak where they are right now. But Nashville, while they were President's Trophy winners then, are not now. They are in Colorado's shoes this time around. So we'll see which team comes out on top of this one. I already have my picks in. We'll get to those when we do playoff predictions, but we'll go over playoff predictions as later in the day as we do all these series previews. But that's all I have for you guys on this one. I thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.